What up, YouTube? It's just me, Maddie. Jarryl's at his grandpa's house. Walking down Clark. Freezing my booty off. Just wanted to say what up to everybody. Everybody wants me to do videos and yeah, I'm a shy person, but sometimes I just don't know what to say, you know? So I seen some questions in the comments and figured I'd kind of answer them the best I could. So I seen a question someone asked, my first time smoking crack, was it with Jarryl? Actually, no, it wasn't. He actually wasn't there. When we first started dating, he was the one smoking, and I just did the the boy. He didn't do that either. But he would always tell me, like, don't try it, because I'd be like, oh, I want to try it. But he knew once I did, the outcome. So one day, he was at his house, Grandpa's. I was at my apartment at the time, and a friend of mine, she was in the smoking, and I was like, let me try it. So first she gave me a shotgun. I was like, I didn't even feel nothing, you know? So a little bit goes by, and one of the other girls, I asked her for a hit, and she's like, I didn't know you smoked, and I lied, and I was like, yeah, a little bit. So she gave me a hit, and that was the very first time I actually tried it. And after that, I went and called Jarryl, and I was like, guess what? He was like, you smoked. He already knew. It was kind of funny. Not funny, but funny. And then, since then, I've been smoking. But then I also seen someone comment asking if I had my son out here in these circumstances. No, I didn't. I moved out here with one of the girls, one of my friends. Me and her moved out here and had an apartment for a while. But once I knew we were going to lose the apartment and stuff, I had him go with my mom. And, well, she kind of made that choice on her own, but I already had thought about it. It just happened sooner than I expected. So that's where he's at. He's with my mom and been there since then. And I do care about my kids, guys. It's a hard thing to go through and talk about, because I was a good mom, you know. I worked full-time with my oldest son, worked full-time mom, did the whole, zoos, pool, water park, beach, did all that, you know. I don't know what happened, to be honest. I am going through a thing right now, and I'm to the point to where it's starting to get to the point to where it's hard to talk about. How to explain it? I'm getting to the point where I feel like I'm a horrible mother, horrible mom right now. I do not choose this life over my kids. If you've never had the addiction or a addiction, you can't really understand. The drug controls your life. It was the worst decision I ever made. It's the hardest thing to do. Believe me, this is not the life I want. I want my kids. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I would love for me and Jarryl to, I want my kids, me and Jarryl I want to have him a baby one day. I want that whole lifestyle back, and I'm going to get it back. I went through a period of feeling like I didn't have anybody but Jarryl. So my family, I don't have much family anymore. They're all kind of passed away. Me and my mom have a rocky relationship. My dad's always been there. We didn't talk for a long time, and then you guys know he did pop back up. His life isn't, he's stable. He lives with a friend. So it's not something that I can just go and move in with my dad right now. I will get to that point to where I get back to that lifestyle. I made the mistake and let that drug take over. And I feel like I made a very good decision by having, my youngest son at the time go with my mom. And my oldest son was already with his dad before this. So I think I made that decision, it wasn't selfish of me to do that. It would have been more selfish of me to try and keep him, and it's not his fault that I made bad decisions, and I want him to have a better life than I can offer at the moment. And I don't know, I fucked up, Sorry to use that language, but I fucked up. Made some bad decisions. Now all I can do is fix it, It's never too late. I can make everything better and make it right. Shit. I'm not stupid, I'm smart. I can do a lot of things, and I love, what I'm saying? Like, I can make my life better. So, I will. And for people to think that I'm choosing Jarryl or this lifestyle over my kids, it's not true. It took over. To be honest, if it wasn't for Jarryl, I don't know where I'd be at this point. It might be worse. Because I was doing these things before I met him anyways, We both kind of chose a different path when we met each other, and we chose to be together, and that's why we live the situation we live. Because if that wasn't the case, he could be at his grandpa's and be fine, and he chose to be with me. So he's not the bad guy here, you know what I mean? But anyways, he doesn't make me do things, or I do what I do because I do it. I make my money how I make my money, because I'm an addict, and it's how I survive day to day, Just don't want people thinking that it's his fault that I do what I do or anything like that, because even though he's in my life and stuff, and he's supposed to be the man and do things, but nobody's gonna make me do anything. I'm my own person. Oh shit, I almost fell. But anyways, let's get off that subject. Just wanted to let people know how I felt about things, that because I'm by myself, so figured I could, put it out there better. So my kids are my world, yeah. I don't have them, and you guys might think I choose this life over them, but I don't. They're healthy, happy, safe where they're at. It's my loss, and I'm gonna get back to that, and I will, I promise that. I don't want my kids to see me like this, so, but I have time, and I'm gonna make it better. It will get to that point. People probably think like, wow, Why would she live like that? I can't even answer that question. I'm addicted. The drug fucking took my life over. Sorry about the language. But anyways, keep throwing the questions down there. Oh yeah, I see someone ask my Facebook name, Madeline. Madeline Kaufman, Coffman. So go friend request me. But